A responder las preguntas que ustedes también se han hecho durante toda su vida. Y vamos a principiar con algo que nosotros, los que tenemos automóviles, siempre queremos. Que el auto esté limpio.
Y que tenga benzina.
Pero en este caso que esté limpio. Pero la pregunta es, ¿qué pasaría en nuestro vehículo si es que dejamos caer una gran cantidad de agua desde una altura importante? ¿El auto se va a limpiar de una? Bueno, pongan atención a la siguiente pregunta y la respuesta en realidad. Pongan atención al video y a la vuelta vamos a comentar. Por favor.
Car wash. I'm going to time this. We start it now. Yeah. Loving the labour-saving element, but not exactly an instant clean, is it? Check this out. Do you know how long it took my car to go through the car wash? 4.5 minutes it took. 4.5 minutes to wash this. I reckon I could get you this car washed in under a second. 1 second. And this car here, my Buick, needs a little bit of TLC, to be fair. There's a bit mucky in places. We've got a bit of bird poop on it, chewing gum on the other side. So I've got to run it through a quick car wash. Here's the plan. Over here on the end of this crane is the amount of water that Reggie or your average car washer uses to wash a car, right? We are taking it up in the air on Jim Bob's crane, and we are going to drop it on my little rise. Right, what's going to happen, my man?
It'll get really wet, but I don't think it'll do too much.
What's going to happen to my car?
I think it'll crack the windows, but that's it.
Right, so we've got one here for cracking the window. Which window? The windshield? Back end?
The windshield.
All right, I hope not, because it's for sale. What does anyone else reckon? Reggie, what do you reckon, dude?
I think it's just going to get really wet, and as far as it being clean, I don't see it happening.
Right, so this is it. The guys have made their predictions, but what will be the result of my 100-foot power shower? A really clean car, a wet but still dirty car, a dirty car with a cracked windshield, or could it be none of the above?
Y la alternativa de pinchazo neumático no está.
Pero no lo vimos.
760 litros de agua, 30 metros. ¿Qué es lo que va a pasar?
Yo sé.
¿Un auto realmente limpio? ¿Un auto mojado pero sucio? ¿Un auto sucio pero con el parabrisas roto? ¿O el clásico? Ninguna de las anteriores. Quiero respuestas rápidas. Rápido.
Ay, ninguna de las anteriores.
Ninguna de las anteriores.
Pero que auto limpio.
Auto limpio, dice la Camila. Bien, Camila.
Yo creo que no sé.
Ya no sabe.
¿Qué va a pasar, Maca?
Mojado pero sucio.
Mojado pero sucio.
¿Cuál es la respuesta?
No sé.
¿Quieren verla? Pongan atención, aquí está la respuesta.
The guys have made their predictions, but what will be the result of my 100-foot power shower? A really clean car, a wet but still dirty car, a dirty car with a cracked windshield, or could it be none of the above? Let's get into position. Jim Bob, you ready to take the water up? Cheers, pal. Right, so we're raising about 200 gallons of water. That is roughly equivalent to 4 full bathtubs, 100 feet into the air. After it's dropped about halfway down, the bag will flip over, releasing all that water and cleaning my car in an instant. Or not. I think I may have my answer.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. So, the correct answer was D, none of the above. The force of the water not only cracked the windshield, as one woman in the crowd did actually predict, but it also caved in the entire roof of the car. The 200 gallons we dropped weighed over 1,600 pounds. And dropping it from 100 feet allowed it to reach about 55 miles an hour. And at that speed, the mass of water may as well have been a solid object. Right, who says we should do it one more time? But this time, we'll keep the water in the bag. Now, by doing this, it means that the entire mass of water will hit a far smaller area. So come on, then. Here we go.
Bueno, pero la idea es lo que pasaba con 760 litros de agua a 30 metros de altura. Esa era la pregunta.
Pero, Felipe, rompió los dos autos.
Rompió el auto.
Impresionante, ¿no?
Y se enojó la...
¡Claro!
Bueno, Vidal, buenas respuestas para preguntas que todos nos hemos hecho alguna
vez. Esto lo podrían hacer ustedes acá con los... No. Mira, pongan atención. Estamos viendo la respuesta a las preguntas que todos alguna vez nos hemos hecho.
Otra. Desafío.
¿Cuántos kilos? ¿Cuántos kilos puede soportar los huevitos de gallina? Te dirán casi nada porque son muy frágiles.
Se quiebran.
Se quiebran.
No, porque la ley de la esta hace que esto...
La ley de la esta.
De la esta, po.
Y del este.
Oye, hace que...
¿Cuántos?
La esta con el este, con el
¿Cuántos kilos pueden aguantar los huevos de gallina? Acá está, pongan atención al siguiente video y a la vuelta nos explicamos.
Buena pregunta.
We base a lot of our buildings all over the world on the egg. Yes, we do. Shall I demonstrate just how strong these things are? Shall we find out how much weight an egg can take? I have under this table a contraption with a lid. Okay, all that happens is we support the eggs underneath and it can slide. Anyone want to look at that? Any jiggery-pokery going on? Everyone happy with that? Okay, cool. Let's slide some eggs in there. My question to you guys is, regular weights from the gym, in pounds, how much do you reckon it can take?
20.
20 pounds is a lot of weight.
15.
15.
8 pounds.
8 pounds. 20's the top. Shall we find out? So we've seen that a grown mascot can't even break a single egg between his thumb and forefinger. So how much weight can 4 eggs handle? 8 pounds, 12.5, 15 or 20 pounds?
¿Cuántos kilos son capaces de soportar huevos de gallina? ¿4 kilos? ¿5 kilos? ¿7 kilos? ¿O 10 kilos?
¿Y por qué mira así la cámara?
10 kilos.
¿10 kilos?
¿Cuánto?
4 kilos.
¿4 kilos?
7.
¿7 kilos?
8.
¿8 kilos?
No, yo creo que 4 huevos aguantan 5 kilos con cueva y chao.
Acá está la respuesta, pongan atención y ojo, que son capaces de soportar el peso de un helicóptero. ¿No me crees? Aquí está.
Vidal.
So how much weight can 4 eggs handle? 8 pounds, 12.5, 15 or 20 pounds? Right, so here I have 4 egg cups because I don't want to push them down on the bolts there, and that's cheating. Right, should we go straight in with 5?
Yes.
There it is. 5 pounds. Give her a round of applause. Well done. This is 2.5 pounds. This will be 7.5 pounds on 4 eggs. Yes. Give her a round of applause. Right. Let's go another 2.5. Yes. So how much is that? 10 pounds. 12.5 pounds. Yes. 12.5 pounds. 15 pounds. Easy. There's a little... Oh! So, the right answer was in fact B. Our 4 eggs with shells less than 0.5 millimetre thick, managing to support a whopping 12.5 pounds. The egg's unique shape gives it tremendous strength. They're similar to a 3-dimensional arch, one of the strongest shapes known to man. This curved form distributes pressure evenly all over the shell rather than concentrating it at any one point. Right, so clearly eggs are far stronger than they look, and it's got me thinking, why don't we step this up a bit to say, 1,200 eggs? That is a regular helicopter. That is 600 eggs a side. We are hopefully going to support the full weight of a helicopter. Come on, come on, come on. You can do it. Down a bit. Oh, one step. Oh. Yes! He did it.
Oh my.
¡Oh! Estamos haciendo romper, en realidad un poquito grande. ¿Romper un huevo así? No se puede.
Nunca he tratado de romper un huevo así, la verdad.
¿Por qué no hacemos ese experimento, nuestro experimento casero acá?
A ver si no podemos parar en los huevos.
Señor director, necesitamos un helicóptero.
Mañana desafío.
¿Quién pone los huevos?
Pero espérate, yo pongo 2. Pero espérate, si 4 huevos aguantan 5 kilos y ahí habían 1.200, es cosa de dividir 1.200.
Ahí son 300 por 5.
Y eso por 5, 1.500. Debería aguantar 1,5 toneladas, ¿o no?
¿Por qué no ponemos hartos huevos y ponemos, por ejemplo, la maca encima?
Y si no, verdad.
Ay,
mañana.
Bueno, Felipe, entonces se supone que por la forma que es ovalada del huevo,
aerodinámica,
en lo extremo, finalmente ejercería la presión de tal forma que no se rompiera el huevo.
Muy bueno, muy bien, increíble.
Eso mismo.
Esa es la teoría que yo decía, pues, de la esta con el ¿cachai?
Estamos respondiendo a las preguntas que siempre te has hecho, lo que toda persona siempre debe saber. Y nosotros, por supuesto, damos respuesta a las inquietudes de nuestro público. Hay algo terrible que uno imagina que podría ocurrir y que lamentablemente le pasa a mucha gente y ojalá nadie nos pasara acá, que es que se queme tu casa.
Ah, no.
¿Cuáles son,
hace muy poquito rato,
¿cuáles entonces, con qué elementos debiéramos cubrir nuestra casa para evitar un incendio? Pongan atención porque en el siguiente video va a haber un osito de peluche y se va a recubrir con distintos elementos. Uno de ellos nos salva de un incendio a temperaturas de 1000 grados. ¿No me creen? Aquí está el video.
In front of you, you see a selection of 4 teddies. Now, tonight is a particularly weird night because on this particular night, we're all paranoid that our houses are going to set fire, so we want to wrap our teddies in a household material that we think might prevent it from burning in that fire. So, in front of you, you have the 4 following protective materials on teddy. Number 1 is covered in synthetic materials. Number 2 is covered in aluminium foil. This one here is wrapped in old nappies. They're soaked in water. We call them nappies, but diapers for you. And this one here is wrapped in a soaking wet bath towel. My question to you guys is, which do you think will survive the flames the best?
I think the aluminum.
You've gone for aluminium.
Aluminium.
Well done. Thank you very much.
The wet towel.
The wet towel.
Wet towel.
Wet towel.
Aluminium.
Aluminium, yes.
The wet towel.
So, we have a split vote. 3 for the wet cotton towel and 3 for the aluminium. But none for the diapers and none for the synthetic material. So which covering will keep Teddy safe from the impending inferno?
Respuesta, rápido.
Los pañales mojados.
Usted.
No, pues no había eso.
Usted.
El aluminio.
Usted.
Toalla mojada.
Toalla mojada.
Acá está la solución. Pongan atención porque no lo van a poder creer. Miren.
Ay, ay, ay.
Los pañales.
We have a split vote. 3 for the wet cotton towel and 3 for the aluminium. But none for the diapers and none for the synthetic material. So which covering will keep Teddy safe from the impending inferno? The beast is this flamethrower, and it's unleashing a fiery hell onto my furry friends. I'm delivering a Teddy shredding 2,000 degrees of heat directly onto each covering. So, at the end of my experiment, 3 teddies are toast. Only the wet diapers could resist the flames.
It's actually to do with an incredible substance called a super absorbent polymer.
These special polymers bond water molecules to form a gel, creating thousands of tiny pockets throughout the diapers. Now, each individual drop of this gel has to be evaporated by the heat of the fire before the flames can get through to the next line of molecules. This provides incredible heat resistance.
Now, the amazing thing about this stuff is it can actually absorb up to 800 times its own weight in water, which basically means this particular bear here has a complete sheath of water around it. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yes.
So if you're ever in the same situation again, as bizarre as it is, what are you going to do?
Wear a diaper.
That's right, wear a diaper. Fantastic.
Buena idea.
Puede ser que tiene efecto esas partículas absorbentes. El material sintético no, porque se prende, pero rapidito.
Más rápido que ideal.
No, ¿entiendes? El aluminio es aislante, pero a esa temperatura y lo mismo una toalla.
Mañana mismo hay que cubrir toda nuestra casa llena de pañales.
Correcto.
Nosotros mismos en caso de incendio. Muy bien, Vidal.
Eran las preguntas. Estamos respondiendo a las preguntas que usted siempre se ha hecho. Y lo que viene a continuación dice la relación con